This is the last guide you will ever need for your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. We were going to go over everything from settings, abilities, combos, movement tech, pulling people off the map, strategy, everything. So make sure to stick around, leave a comment what you think, and before I forget, if you want a chance to win $20 worth of lattice, make sure to enter the giveaway. It's on last video. All you gotta do is subscribe and comment, and the winner will be announced on my Discord. Also, the winner will be announced whenever we reach 100 subscribers. We're only 20 subscribers away, so join up, comment, subscribe, and I'll pick a winner. And hope you guys win, man. Good luck. Hey guys, so we're gonna start on the settings. You need to have as Spider-Man. First thing, I have my sense at 2 with 1600 DPI, which is this preference. Then we're gonna move. Okay, you gotta make sure you turn off mass acceleration. After that, you gotta make sure you turn on hold to swing. Also, turn off automatic swing. And make sure your get over here targeting is different than your ability one get over here. Also, make sure you bind your jump button, a space, and scroll down on your mouse. So, this. I'm scrolling down on my mouse, as you can see. It works wonders for things I'm going to show on later on the video. Now, moving on to number 2, which is our abilities. I'm going to go through them real quick. Supposing you guys already know. First things first is a left click. It's just a punch, then kick. But what you guys got to know is that with every ability that I do, which is a damaging ability like a punch or the uppercut, which I'll go into later, whenever you have a web cluster on the opponent, does more damage. So look, web cluster punch, punch web cluster. Look at the difference. It's almost halfway through the health bar. There's maybe a fourth, a fourth. So make sure you have a web cluster when you hit them, and don't stack web clusters. This is not viable. Okay, second ability, it's a web cluster. That's a spider tracer, which of course, like I said, it adds a damage modifier to your damaging abilities, like the uppercut. Then we have the web swing. So there's 2 types of web swing, which is the web cluster that happens when you do a web swing to the ground. I mean, this is not the web sip, not web cluster. What am I talking about? This is a web swip. This is a web sip, okay? And this is a web swing when you hold onto something on like a roof or a wall above your head. They have different purposes, but yeah, that's what you got to know. Remember, web sip, web swing. All right. Then moving on to the get over here. So you got to have the get over here targeting and the get over here on different keys, because look, I can pull, but I can also pull while having a web cluster, which is not possible if you have the same key in both abilities. Also, it works wonders when you're just spamming. You just hit a web cluster, do this, and then you ain't gotta aim. You just gotta spam, hoping it lands. All right. So you just gotta trust me, guys. You should play it on different binds. Let me go more in depth into that. When there's a web cluster on an opponent and you press E, I'll go to them. But if there isn't an opponent, I press F, I pull them towards me. So yeah, at first the game sets the bind on the same key, which is really stupid in my opinion, but yeah. Now we have the uppercut, which, like I said, deals more damage when there's a web cluster on the enemy. So let's just put that to the test. Let's do web cluster uppercut. Oh damn, I hit him. Let me kill him quickly. So that was web cluster uppercut. Let's do uppercut and web cluster. Uppercut, web cluster. Look at the difference. This is more than halfway through the health bar, maybe like 60%. This is more like 40%. Or 6. I mean, yeah, 40%. This is more like 65% damage. But yeah, we also have the web climb, and wall crawl, and wall run, which is kind of useful because you run faster on the wall than you do on the ground. And we also have the double jump, which whenever you double jump, you do a down slam. This is what it's called. This is called a down slam, which deals more damage than normal basic attack. And you can also activate a down slam whenever you web swing. And you're coming down, down slam. And what you can do is stack them up together. So do a web swing, then do a double jump, and then down slam, down slam. So you can double them up. So
Watch out, they're headed our way.
that's just a tip for you guys if you want to get creative. And then last but not least, we have the Venom team up, which is really huge. One of the best team ups in the game. Which I just explode and push enemies away and become invulnerable for 1 second. And CC immune too. So you can dodge ults like Doctor Strange, Iron Man, any type of ult, anything. Death ult, anything. Which is this. Alright, see how I push him away? Alright, onto the next. Now we are going to talk about mechanics like B-hopping and movement mechanics. First off, what you got to do to B-hop is you got to web sip. And look at this. Whenever you finish a web sip, you lose your momentum with a front flip, double front flip. Alright? What you got to do is cancel it using a web cluster. So like this. And keep jumping as soon as you land. So you keep your momentum. Alright? This is huge. It's the most important part of Spider-Man. More important than animation canceling combos and everything. You'll know you do it wrong if you double jump. So you gotta time it as soon as you hit the ground. You can do it as soon as you want. You can just do it the whole map if you know how to do it. Yeah, this is really important and is gonna tie very well into a combo that I'll show later on in the video. Okay, that's the movement tech number 1. For movement tech number 2 is kind of similar, but what you got to do is web sip. It's easier if you jump. Jump, web sip, and uppercut before you land. So it's like this. See how you go flying through the air? You got to do it before you land, because if you land it first, you're gonna lose your momentum. So look, I get almost to the end, which is huge for another combo I'm gonna show off later. And next, last but not least, the last movement tech we have is very similar to last one, but we gotta combine the first two. What you gotta do is jump, web cluster, jump, web sip, then web cluster, and then after that, you gotta jump, and then uppercut. All right, I just showed it off right there. So jump, web sip, cluster, jump, uppercut. You gotta do it really fast. You'll go flying further than the first one. It all depends on how well you do it, but yeah. Look, almost made it to the end, which is a little bit harder to pull off, but you go further and faster. So you can also double jump at the end, which makes it better. But yeah, I like to stick to this one because it's really hard to mess it up. But yeah, that's about it for the movement mechanics. Now, moving on to animation cancels. As I already said, this is our first animation cancel we learned, but it's part of the movement tech. Now we're going to go into animation cancels for combos. The first one we're going to go over is punch and web cluster. So you got to do this. Punch, web cluster. All right. It's going to look like this. It's going to sound like this. All right. Instead of waiting for the punch to end, you got to shoot a cluster as soon as you land it. All right. It's really easy. You just got to practice it. Practice the timing. Next animation cancel we have is canceling the uppercut. All right. You see the long ass animation? You can't move or do anything. What you got to do is, as soon as you hit it, you got to do a web cluster. All right. But whenever you do this, you lose, not a web cluster, my bad, a web swing. Whenever you do this, you lose a web swing. Look. Now I have two. So, what do I do if I don't want to lose a web swing?
Spider Fist is ready to
What you do is uppercut web swing, then shoot a web cluster. You see how I still have two? Let me wait for it to charge.
And stay down.
You see how I cancel it, then shot a web cluster, then I didn't lose a web swing. So this ties in very well with a combo. I'll show off later. And next animation cancel is not very much an animation cancel, but I like to call it that. You gotta just do this, and then
Pretty sure
as soon as
those
you
are
land,
bad guys.
the down slam, you shoot a web cluster, which is
Oh, you went down pretty
much better,
hard.
more damage,
Yeah.
and you don't have to wait for the animation to end. So that's just really good. I'll explain it better in a combo further in the video. Okay, next up we have another animation cancel, which I don't use at all, but I've seen people use it and I don't find it so useful. But if you want to learn it and you master it, it's gonna be insane. What you gotta do is attach a web cluster, and between this 5-meter range, you gotta get over here and uppercut at the same time. You see how I stack both animations?
Fight for the good
Instead
guys
of doing
next time.
this, you can stack them up as long as you're in a 5-meter range. So, okay, I didn't get it right there. There you go. See how I did it? So, I'll go over it
Do
again.
more than I have to.
Web cluster, then join together the
Pretty
get
sure
over
those
here
are bad
targeting
guys.
and the uppercut. Don't always get it. I don't always use it. I never use it in game. I just learned it, but I've never used it. But if you guys want to learn it, it's gonna be pretty hard. But yeah, now to the most
Pretty sure those
awaited
are bad
part. We're
guys.
moving on to the combos. We're gonna start off with the damage combos. We're gonna start off with the bread and butter, which is web cluster, get over here, uppercut. And after that, it's up to you. You can do this.
I don't want to hit you more
You
than I
can
have to.
do this, or you can also use the Venom team up to delete 250 HP targets. Oh, I already had it. My bad. So just this bread and butter combo.
This part.
So just kill this guy. Or if you don't have the Venom team up, you can do this. Like I said earlier, you gotta cancel the uppercut with a web swing and a web shooter. So it looks like this. Remember, if you use the web cluster, you don't consume a web swing. Oh, let them have full
Pretty
health.
sure those are bad guys.
This also works on
Fight for the good
275
guys next
HP
time.
targets. So it really works, but it's kind of slow. You can do it, but if you want to do this faster on 250 HP targets, you can do it without doing a web cluster,
Woohoo, no web
which is a
needed.
bit faster. Oh, I can get there. Oh, what? I don't know why it didn't work. But yeah, remember to always cancel your uppercut every time you do it. It's just extra damage if you hit the web cluster.
Fight for the good guys next time.
Alright. Next combo is against 275 HP targets. It's really easy to pull off. Remember, have your get over here targeting on another key so I can pull them. It's gonna start off with a web cluster.
Pretty sure those are cracks
Get over
away.
here, punch, web cluster, uppercut.
Oh, you went down
Alright.
pretty
This
hard.
works whenever you're sneaking behind them. Just do this, boom.
Now I gotcha.
They won't even have a chance to react. Alright. This is really easy.
Spider sling.
The hardest thing is just to hit your get over here.
Cracks away.
And you can also just do this. Let me put on Black Panther for 300 HP targets, because whenever you just hit them, then they sometimes get healed or something. You can do this.
Spider sling. Partners like
The same, but just add a Venom team up at the end. Now next up, one of my favorite combos I try to do every time is just swing on top of them. Oh shit, my bad. Swing on top of them. Full jump, hit a web cluster, land, web cluster, and uppercut. All right.
Watch out there.
Oh, it's web cluster from the top.
Yeah.
That. Oh shit. The web cluster just disappeared. So it's web cluster, down slam, web cluster, uppercut. Ah shit. Come on, die. So it's really easy.
I don't wanna
Let
hit
me
you more
go
than I
through it.
have to.
Really easy. It's 275 HP targets. Remember the animation cancel? As soon as you land, shoot a web cluster. What? Did I do something wrong there?
Fight for the good guys next time.
Yeah, and if you want to kill a 300 HP target, you just add a Venom at the end. A Venom team up at the end.
Partners like the old days.
Remember, you guys can cancel the Venom team up if you press it again. You can also do this.
This kitty has
Oh
been
wait, is that a
declawed.
300 HP?
Watch out there. Headed our way.
Oh, it is.
Down, will ya?
So that's huge. So this might also be a 350 HP combo. Where's Wolverine? Here he is.
The symbiote
Yep.
Spider-Man
That is a
returns.
350 HP combo. That's huge. Okay, last but not least, we have a combo against the tanks. What you gotta do is start off the same. Do this. But you just gotta mix up everything you learned, alright? I'd like to start doing this. We'll get over here, uppercut, cancel. Web cluster, then down slam, web cluster, down slam, web cluster, down slam, web cluster. Then uppercut. Just mix everything up, alright? Because they have a lot of health. You mainly want to just do web cluster and down slams and uppercuts. So
Sure those are bad guys. Tagged him with a spider tracer.
just like this. It works very well against tanks mostly. Because whenever you're fighting against a tank, they're usually your team is usually with you. But yeah, let's go into that actually. We're gonna go into the pulling people off the map. What you gotta do is join everything together like we talked. So it's the web sip and then uppercut, or the web sip and cluster, or the web sip cluster uppercut jump, like I said. Choose your favorite one or choose all of them, practice all of them. I like to do this one, it's easier for me than all the others. But as soon as you end the uppercut, you gotta cancel it with the shift and then press F, which is the get over here, alright? So I'll try it right now. I missed it, but it's
Pretty sure those are bad guys.
shit. It's like that. I haven't been practicing in a while.
Spider sling.
You see? You gotta do this.
You more than I have to.
So shift and F, shift and F. You see how I cancel the uppercut? Let's try it again. What I like to do is practice right over here. I'll just go in here. Try it, Spidey. Then go over here. Oh shit. My bad, I missed. You're always gonna miss. Remember? It's not 100% accurate, of course. But I learned that if you aim a little bit to the left of your to the right, I think. To the right of your enemy, it works better. Oh shit. So also remember not to hit them with the uppercut straight up, because then you're gonna get stopped like that. You gotta do this. Do that. I like to practice there. And once I get a little bit better, you gotta do it right here. Ah, I missed. So aim to the left of them. You see? Aiming to the left makes it easier.
Now I gotcha.
I don't know why. I think maybe because it's a third-person shooter game. But yeah, just practice right here, and you'll be alright. It's one of the most satisfying techs in the game, in my opinion. Oh shit. This increases the range where you can pull people off the map. I'll try to add some clips after this.
Now's the time to hit him. Now I gotcha. There they go.
You have to stop them.
Spider sling.
Get over here, bitch!
Spider sling. There they go. Gonna get sticky.
Because every time I do it, I just clip it because it's so awesome to do.
Crack the whip.
But yeah, remember, it's always practice. Also, I almost forgot. You can also do it while b-hopping. I don't practice it that much because I don't like it. But I've seen people do it and it's very useful.
Watch out, they're headed
I'll try to do
our
it
way.
right now. Shit, I missed. But yeah, you get the gist. Alright, just do this. Oh shit. What's going on with me right now?
Spider sling.
It's better on some maps than others. You just gotta keep practicing, alright?
Double kill.
And yeah, don't always practice on the practice
Now I
range.
gotcha.
Oh, and go in a quick play match and just try it out. Because it's very different with targets that are not moving against targets that are moving.
Now I gotcha.
But yeah, that's about it for the combos. Alright, now we have strategy. First off, I want to add something that I forgot. Whenever you do your ult, never just pop it like this. Alright? Never do that. Never do that. Or maybe if it's an emergency situation. But what I like to do is just do your combo, do your full combo, and then do your ult. Because on higher ranks, healers usually freeze you or stun you or whatever. So with the uppercut, it makes them harder to track you. So, oh wait, I don't have my ult. Wait, let me go get it. So you gotta do your thing, the full combo, and then do your ult. All right. That's just a pro tip for you guys. Also, because your ult isn't so damaging, it just helps with extra damage. Remember, do this. All right. But yeah, I want to talk about strategy. Your job as Spider-Man is to flank the enemy team, kill their healers without the tank noticing you, and just becoming a pest for the enemy team. I can bet you've played against Spider-Man that is just so annoying. He's just coming out to your back line. Maybe not killing your healers, but they're just distracting them so they don't heal your team. Alright? So, that's what you gotta do. Just become a pest. It's not always about the kills. Alright? It's about becoming a pest. Becoming annoying. Be on your enemies' minds at all times. Make them look for you when you're in spawn or just healing, whatever. Make them be afraid of you, alright? That's the strategy. Be a pest, stay on their minds, and yeah guys, that's about it. Just don't die as much. First things first, learn your movement. Alright, learn your movement. It's the most important part of being Spider-Man, because without movement, you're gonna get killed a lot. Alright? Then after that, learn your combos, learn your animation cancels. And last, you gotta learn to do this. There's so many maps with voids, and it's in my opinion the funnest part in Spider-Man. But yeah, guys. Also, there's a video on YouTube. I don't know the creator, but he shows all of the rollouts on every map. You gotta learn your rollouts, guys. If you guys want to watch my streams, I do my rollouts there. If you want to learn them, of course, every time you can fuck up the rollouts. It's part of the game. You're not gonna be perfect. Nobody's perfect. But you can try to be better. We can all be better. But yeah, that's about it, guys. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, just let me know in the comments. I'll answer as fast as I can. And yeah, see ya.